Welcome to John Lab Pulse's kitchen. No washer today. Sunday morning. Came in the mail. Friday, didn't have time to mess with it. Saturday, way too busy. Sunday, got some coffee in me and I decided I need to get this thing together. Heat Viper, pilot of the Cobra Night Raven, milk all. Let's take a look here what we got. I got a cheaper one. I get a cheaper one, it's damaged. You get a damaged one, it's cheaper. And he is caked. His visor is horrible. Caked with mud. I've done some scraping already. There is a screw in there, but I gotta do some more scraping. Legs, torso, then that rubber is like hard as a brick, will turn into dust. So we need to get him cleaned up. We need to get that cleaned out. What we gotta use? Not sponsored. Foam, toothbrush. There's no sense. Oh, it's vintage figure. You don't want to touch it. It's vintage. It's original. Well, he's in a bucket of parts. This game cleaned up and looking right. So, warm water. I got a cup. Drop him in there. Foam him down. I don't want to do too much. Let's leave him soak a little bit. This is the first I put soap to this figure. Other than the little scraping in that screw hole to make sure there was a screw in it. It's in there. We just gotta do some digging to get it cleaned out so I can take it out so then I can give him a good scrubbing and replace the old one. Let's see what we got. Let's leave the body soak. Legs, toothbrush. I might go ahead and wet it. Break up that remaining. He was pretty badly scuffed too, that we can tell where the two plastics rubbed together around his torso and his pelvis. The screws, after I get cleaned up, I'm going to take them out and just rub it on a paper towel or a dish rag. We'll take that rust off. I ain't even going to mess with soaking them. There ain't no sense. I might drop that in. I'm going to get some more pieces out. To give it a rinse. Probably give it another scrub too. Torso. Raining. Horrible rain. Locusts are terrible. They'll dive bomb you if you're walking around in your backyard. Land on the car. They're heavy, so they're upside down. They just sit there and twitch until they fall off, and then they'll take off again and crash land somewhere else. Okay. The torso. I kept thinking his arms don't want to sit like right. I kept thinking this one was broke because it kept going back. I was like, is that one backward? Is it like two left arms on this figure or what? But no, it's just loose, doesn't want to sit right. But we're going to clean all that up and straighten him up. The neck area. Like I said, I don't know where he's been for 35, 40 years. So I think he's at least 39 years old. Let's see if I can get some bristles in that. Down in there. Sometimes there might be an air bubble. If the air bubble gets trapped in there, then the soap won't penetrate. But all this was pretty horribly scuffed up. Probably a little Vaseline or something. Put it on there. 3-in-1 oil maybe. Drop it back in. See what I got. See the legs again. The plastic does have lice. See how it shines up whenever it hits that soapy water. And get these eye holes scrubbed out real good. I say it's all there. The picture, I wasn't sure if the hook, the dumbbell was there, but it's there. Pelvis is unbroke. The crotch is usually broke. I don't know how they get broke, but they get broke. Get this out. I'll drop them back in. Kind of give it a wash rinse. I got me a new O-ring for him. It's too big. Also, being that it's too big, is also stiff. So hopefully, as stiff as it is, they'll give him they'll pull him back in one piece. He got clean. Go to wash. I keep him in this cup, so I'm not fishing around for him in the sink. I wasn't really gonna worry about rinsing him off. I kind of prefer him a little soapy. See. Yeah, it's coming. Screw's coming. It is very caked in there. Take it back to soak a minute. I just got the tiniest flathead screwdriver. They dig on that and see all this is caked down in there still. It looked like it was caked with mud. Somebody tried shoving a screwdriver in it. It was way too big and probably gave it a couple spins. You realize it wasn't going, so they didn't screw it. There's even the mud is down in the crosshairs of the screw. Blowing out the water so I can see. If I can, little small Stanley set. If I can get that out, then I can get cleaned up better. It's hard to tell. To line it up. But the screw was north, south, east, west. So I just orientated my screwdriver north, south, cardinal, and we got the screw out. So then I can take a Q-tip and clean out that. I'm gonna leave that screw right there. Let's see. Get this. Yeah, boy. Look at, there she goes. There's an arm. Look at this. Plop. Look at this O-ring. It's like blown out. Just look at that. Dust. Ta-da! Just seen how filthy the head of this screwdriver is. All that mud on it. I think get that in there, get that mud softened up enough. They got it out. They got that mud out. Focus. Get another soapy rinse. And now Q-tip. See. I don't want that one. Trying to dig out the back now. Yeah, here's the back. Q-tip. See if I can get it twisted in there. See how dirty it is? There's a little mud on it. Yeah, soften it. Put some soap on it. Yeah, see, you can insert it now. I had too dry. I should put soap on it. But this is kind of a rinse now. I don't know if that mud will ever come out of there. I'm trying. That teeny tiny flathead screwdriver. Little set of Stanleys are handy. Just throw it in a junk drawer in your kitchen. Work on electronics. Action figures. Your glasses. Yeah, that was gross. I'll make sure I don't lose that. I think she's ready. I get some towels out. Yeah, usually they're not this involved. Yeah, see they're a little soapy. I'm gonna pat them down here. Pat them down. I'm gonna leave them soapy, leave them lubricated, leave them moisturized. Try to look here, see. Oh, still mud in it. Still mud in it. I don't know what they did. It looks like the mud inside that. Get that cleaned out. Blow it out from reverse. Try that Q-tip again. See if I can pick up any of it. Break it up. Because it's so hard and dry, you just got... It doesn't soak all the way through. The mud won't soak up the water in the soap. See, soak a little bit, scrape it out, re-soak it, scrape it out. That is really dry and in there. And I say that now, that is all God. Sweet. Yep. Yeah, a little bit on my finger. Horrible, horrible. Got cleaned up. That's why I like. I put my glasses back on so I can see. Give these a pat down. Yeah. Alright, now we're going to move to the table. I'm going to clean this trash up. Move to the table. Alright. See what we got. I'm leaving it on. I'm keeping this. Paper towel. Find a dry spot. Shiny. I'm going to pull his legs, the screw out of his legs, one at a time, so I don't get them backwards. I'm going to put them back where they came. Yeah. trying to. I got it's a tripod with a halo light, and I don't use the halo light, but I use the tripod, and it has a piece of flex on it, and it doesn't really flex all that low. Hey, shiny. I'll check that hole though. Yeah, the mud and the rust came out with it, so sweet. So I'm gonna put him back. Yep. That town yesterday, seen a lot of resale shops I like to go into. They're hit and miss here, mostly miss, but bigger city, oh damn, different area, different stuff. So I like to go back. All right, have more time. I think my hands were too wet. We're sliding this little screwdriver, so I had to use my shirt to wrap it around. So I had some more traction. Whoops. Let's see. I think he's okay. Where'd that screw go? Yeah, there it is. Yes. Rusty. I need a little lubrication, find a little wet spot on the paper towel. Then I can get it. Then a dry spot. I think this screw's been diddled with before. Focus. No focus. I ain't gonna tell you what focus stands for. I'd probably get turned down. Let's see. Oh, look at this pen. Oh, this pens ain't broke. Oh, a little mud on the inside of thigh joint. Rub that out. I didn't even, well, the other one didn't pop apart. Yeah, there. Put his leg back together, and then we'll be feeling alright. Make sure, yep, right way up. So I'm doing it one at a time, so he doesn't get. I want to keep everything oriented, pointing the same direction. I don't want his legs backwards. Make sure. Yeah, this one was just tight. Trying to suck up that thigh gap. Yeah, cool. Oh yeah. I say she lasted this long. I don't see why she won't last again. Alright, now what? I'm gonna check his joints and his shoulders. You see all that pelvis, all that abdominal rub inside there. I was hoping a little salt, that soap would help straighten that up. Let's see, that's his back. Let's see what I got back here. And mud caked in to it folds on the back of his jacket, well molded jacket. there underneath the screw hole, it's seamed down, and then some just below the armpit. In that flathead screwdriver, same mud, so it wasn't. It's a dry, just caked in, pressed in, forced in. It's like it's weird. It's so dry and hard. I'm sure that mud's been in there for 35 years at least. Probably found him in the backyard. I get him thrown together. Back down. I need to get my new rubber. I said that other one was dust. That's good. Legs. This hook is pointing towards the back. I'm pointing to the front. I don't know if there's a wrong way or right way, or if it's just however it happens, it happens. How it goes is how it goes. Trying to shove that. You got a pretty small hole. I'm gonna try to go ahead and grab it. I have a feeling this O-ring is gonna be too big. Hold it tight. My hands are too big so you can't see what I'm doing. There. Let's see. That'll be a test here. No, I think we're good. I was afraid it was going to be way too big. But actually, I think it'll be just right. You get a nice big deep curve on top, and there's two pegs. So get that rubber in between those two pegs, kind of help cinch it up a little bit. Look at his arms. See what's going on with his arms. I scrubbed them plenty good. You see me do it like paint. Little yellow paint on his arm. Ain't supposed to be there. Live with that. You know, some things you can help, some things you can't help. Mud in his shoulder. I like, sometimes you gotta know when to say when. You want to clean him up. The easy stuff, the obvious stuff. You know, mud, and you don't know this kid where he had it. But like I said, paint don't bother me. Paint rubs don't bother me, but if it's just general, like, grubbiness and mud, we can help that. I mean, he's gonna look 100 times better whenever I get done. Okay, I got most of him together. Get his arm shoved back in there. Yeah. Oh, yeah. He just doesn't want to go together. That's why we're going to put a screw in his back. Oh, the rubber came out. There, I got it. That came out of place. See, it's kind of cockeyed. Yeah, get that screw in him. Now let's see what happens. Oh, I need the fill up. There she goes. Millie Besser. Millie Besser. Much better. I want to spin it tight. Okay, that's step one. He is in one piece. Let's see. Look at that. That's the way to go. It's nice and thick rubber O-ring. Less likely. More material, the longer it'll last. Is about how I feel about it. And it's tight and it'll stay tight with that extra thickness of that rubber. So there you go. Now look at his back. Look how perfect that his back is. That red on the back of his helmet. That's crazy. There's a mold blemish right there. Then you turn him around and he looks like he done some face planting. Silver marker. Well, it's more like a metallic silver. I'm gonna touch up his visor. And he has, I don't know, his knee. What is that? Another chunk of, what? Chunk of crap in there, and then behind his knees. See that chunk of fuzz just came out. Looks like there's some hair in there. Yeah, boy. Silver marker time. I use this on some mass vehicles. I'm gonna see. I'm gonna try. I'm gonna try to go lightly because it's not really. I just want to touch up what's missing. I don't want to do the whole thing. And he has his knees. I don't know if I want to do his knees or not. What I'm gonna do is do his face eye shield. Oh yeah, this will work. Hope you got a good look of it. Because now I'm going to town now. There, boy. There we go. Oh yeah. There's a lot. The teeniest, tiniest scuffs. It wasn't just the one though. Big scuff. It was tons and tons of little scuffs. I don't know. See then, okay, his knee pads, then you see his belt buckle. I was like, where do you stop? Do his knee pads, then you do his belt buckle. I don't know. See the red's beat too around his pistol holster. I could do just his knee pads. But he's gonna be sitting in the Night Raven. I just wanted to clean up his head. I want to do his belt buckle. I'm gonna do his knee pads, see what happens. Prime this thing up. I wish I could get it lower. You just have to see the top of my head. I'll show you this side by side. Wow, that makes a hell of a difference. I'm like, who we fooling? I'm like, it's going, I don't know. I'm gonna do the other one. I already done one. I could wipe it off. I'll clean him up. Wish I took a before and after picture. Well, I could. I wish I took a before picture. I could take an after picture. Yeah. Alright, that's it. The other knee pad, there's a little buckle and this little emblem in the center. It has a little head of rope right down the middle of it. I like it. Night, Viper, Raven, Pilot Guy. Let's see. Made in Hong Kong. Yeah, 1986. I thought the Night Raven was older than that, but we got Hasbro 1986. I let him set him on the paper towel dry. And I feel pretty good about this. It was a mess, and now we got him up and running. Throw him in that Night Raven. And all I have left is I need the rear thruster for the drone and then the guard on that cannon on top, which I might make out polystyrene. I keep saying that, but I haven't done it yet. Viper, Night Raven Pilot, Hasbro, 1986. Thanks for watching. Like, awesome. Dislike, tell me what. Maybe I need to change my. I ain't gonna change my thinking. Just maybe I'm gonna change my filming. I'm learning slowly. I've how to hold the camera, to turn my phone which way, and thumbnails. I'm learning thumbnails, so it's a process. Getting better. Comment, subscribe, thumbs up, thumbs down. Either way, I enjoy it. I enjoy all of it. Hey, I love all of it. Thanks for watching. Thank you.